Good morning. I'm pissed. If you can't tell, I'm ticked off. As most of you know, my mom did a 5-day respite stay at a local nursing home recommended by her hospice team. Now, her hospice team is amazing. I mean, no complaints. And the nursing home they recommended 4.5 stars, lots of positive reviews. I said, okay. And so I took her there Monday. And at first, the only thing I questioned was why did he try and put her on a regular floor when I specifically said she will wander. So she ended up getting moved to memory care the next day. Her belongings did not get moved with her. When I saw her on Tuesday, she was in the same outfit that I brought her in the day before. I was a little concerned, and I wanted to see the room they had moved her to because I wanted to make sure her belongings were there. They couldn't let us into the room because the other patient was sleeping. Okay, fine. So at that point, I couldn't do anything else because number one, I had to take my brother to an appointment, and number two, the workman came to work on the bathroom, which I posted a short about a few minutes ago. So I couldn't leave again. Couldn't leave the house because the workmen were coming. So I didn't see her again until yesterday when they sent her home. I asked, I said, do I need to go up there and meet with y'all to come home with her? No, it's okay. We can send her home. All right, fine, no problem. They were 2.5 hours late. They were supposed to pick her up for discharge at 1 o'clock. They didn't pick her up for discharge until 4:45. She got home at 5. And I honestly think they were later than that because the nursing home is about a 20-minute ride from us. So I don't know what happened. She gets home. She's in a sheet and a towel. None of her belongings came home with her. They sent her home with discharge papers and the leftover medication. Not only that, the clothes she was wearing weren't hers. And they gave her hospital socks. The only thing of hers that she had on were her shoes and her undershirt. Her skin was very dry. They didn't even try to comb her hair. And she was shaking like a fiend. She got home, she sat in this chair, and she just grabbed my hands. I gave her a cup of tea. She drank it like she had nothing to drink for a week. The lady that helps me at night, she came, and we got her to lay down here on the first floor in the extra room. And she lay down. She slept until about 1 in the morning. She got up. She used the bathroom. I guess they gave her a laxative because she used the bathroom. She cleaned her up, got her upstairs, and was getting her, settled into her regular bedroom. And this morning she told me that when she was cleaning her up last night, she saw a bruise above mom's hip. Not a bed sore, but a bruise. So either she bumped into something, or which I'm going to assume that she bumped into something, because if she had fallen, they were supposed to call me. So I assume she bumped into something. She came home with a bruise. So her things are missing. She came home with somebody else's clothes. hair not combed, skin dry as hell, and she got a bruise on her back. So the lady's gonna come back over tonight, help me clean, like give her a good cleaning, and I'm gonna take pictures. That's a problem, y'all. So I'm not ever going to do the 5-day thing again unless it's a true emergency and like we have to evacuate for some reason. Otherwise, I'm not doing this again. Mm-mm. Mom looks way more frail, which I kind of figured she might be because, different environment. She don't know nothing. She doesn't know anybody. It's an unfamiliar environment. So I figured she would be a little like out of whack. But even the aide said she looks more frail than she did when she went. They told me that she was eating, and honestly, I'm not sure how much she ate. So no, she's not going back there again. Unless God forbid something happens to me and there's no choice, or like I said, if something major breaks in the house, and we have to like evacuate the house. Otherwise, she's not. We're not doing this again. I'd rather rent a hotel suite and let us stay in a hotel. So, I'm not happy. The hospice social worker reached out to me late yesterday, and said, "Did your mom make it home?" And I told her she's home, but I'm furious. And I told her, so she came home with someone else's clothes. Her belongings didn't come home with her. All I got was her discharge papers and her medication. And they even left the alarm on the ankle monitor. They left the ankle monitor on her ankle. They didn't even take the ankle monitor off before they sent her home. I had to cut it off. I said, I'm furious. And and I said, in my text, I said, she's high. Which I probably should have said she's extremely disoriented. But, yeah. And this was before I knew about the bruise. I didn't know about the bruise until this morning. So she said she's gonna contact me Monday to set up a visit. And I said, yeah, okay. But I'm not doing this again. I'm just not. It's not worth it. Mm-mm. So if you have to do it, I would say if it's offered to you, only do it if you absolutely have to do it. If you have to, like my situation, you have to have something repaired or whatever, and the person just can't be in the home while the repairs are being done, then you kind of don't have a choice. But otherwise, no. I wouldn't recommend doing it. I don't care. If you have to do it, visit your loved one every single day that they're in there. And make sure their belongings are tracked. Make sure they have everything with them. And when they discharge, they tell you that you don't have to be present for the discharge. Be present for the discharge. That's the one regret I have. I wish I had gone up there yesterday for the discharge, because I would have made sure everything would have been with us. So, I'm not happy. I'm not thrilled. I'm not pleased with how this happened. Um, The facility is clean. The staff is relatively friendly and polite. But this discharge thing, I really wish I had gone up. I would have been able to go up there and meet her for the discharge, because did not go right at all. So she's sleeping things off. She did manage to sleep some last night. She's still sleeping now. We have to treat her with kid gloves until she is relatively recovered. And I'm just waiting for the morning person to come so I can let them know what's going on and what to do. But that's it. I'm not happy. I was planning on doing a beat in chat tonight. I might do it. I might not. It depends on my mood now. But yeah, that's the deal. That's the story. I'm not thrilled. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.